Hi, and welcome to another episode of the 8-Bit Retro Refix. And on this week's episode, we've got something a little bit different. I normally do in repairs, but on this week we've got Which Micro's software reviews, which is actually on a floppy disk. Whether you can see that, I'll put a picture up and let you have a look a bit closer. On this disk, we have the BBC Electron Airbrush, we have the Spectrum 16K Airbrush, we have the Commodore 64 Minefield, and a Dragon 32 and 64 missile command. Unfortunately, I don't have the BBC tape deck adapter all set up at the moment, and I don't have a Dragon 32, so I can't do that. But what I have done is I've recorded the Spectrum 1 from off the vinyl with my record player onto tape, and we've loaded it into the Spectrum via tape. And we're doing the same for the Commodore 64, but that just didn't turn out quite as well as what I thought it was going to do. Anyway, let's have a look at these games that's on this floppy vinyl disc. Let's get to it. So this is Minefield for the Commodore 64 that's, I couldn't actually get it to come off that vinyl record. Every time I loaded it, I tried to run it to tape over and over and over and over and over again, and I just kept getting 77 writes error. I don't know whatever that was. So I've had to do a search on the internet and come up with this disk file image. It looks like it's been adapted for the Commodore 64 by TR, and that was done possibly either the 3rd of August 87, or if that was done in America, if it was done in England, then it was done on 8th of March 87. But this is Minefield, very early mine game if you look. I'm just going to go for a little one easy, and it's going to populate that now. So that's what we've got. All we've got is his keys. We've got Q, W, E, A, Z, well, A and D for left and right, Z, X, and C to take your pick. So I'm going to go C. And we've got to move. We've moved somewhere. I'll go C again. We've moved again. I'm going to try E. Another E. A D. A C. A C. A C. So as you can see, all I'm doing is picking random. Oh, must be close. We want one move close to them there somewhere. I missed that one. Look, we keep going up. That's close now. So basically, all we're doing is looking for the ones which are a mine. I did hit something. Yep, I'll hit something again. I'm going to go back one. Can't go down. I've hit it down. I did it to Z. I'm going to do X. Go down. See if we can run into a mine. Oh, boom! I blew up into a mine. So, so that's Minefield on the Commodore 64. It's going to show you where they all was now. Look. So it's a very simple, basic game. Yeah, so back here, look. So we've got training mode, which is quite cool. Create new high scores, and we can exit back to basic. But yeah, that's Minefield, and that's the first one off the vinyl record for the Commodore 64 on there. So that was Minefield on the Commodore 64. A little bit of a basic game, very basic. It's a bit like Minefields on the PC that you use, when you go around and try to not go where a mine is. But yeah, it's back in 1983, 87-ish, around about that time. So it's going to be a pretty basic game, especially with it only being so small on that vinyl record. So let's move on and let's have a look at Airbrush for the Spectrum 16K. So this is Airbrush. This is one of them that's come off the vinyl record. So yeah, we're just going to take a look and see what this is about. It'll be a very, very basic game, I would imagine. It's only a 16K game, and it's done in 1983 by Soft Hits. Yeah, let's see what this is like. So what have we got? We've got, there's a roller brush up there at the top. We've got a bucket of paint. I must need to pick that up, a bucket of paint. That's a wall, that's a bin, and a guard and a thief. So we need to look out for the guard and the thief, really, and pick up more paint. Let's see what goes on with that. I'm going to go for J for joystick, and I'm going to go for level 1 because we're noobs. Oh, that's a bit easier. So I think we just keep having to pick up paint. I don't know what these red things are. Are they danger? Yeah, they're danger. So we don't touch the red things. We don't touch the green things. So I think we've just got to paint everything except for... What? Okay, fair enough. Maybe I don't want to touch that. We'll try and go up this time. Well, that was cheating. It was cheating. We'll try again. Where am I going to start? Oh, can't get up there. I've got it. We're winning. We're winning. We're cooking with gas. Well done. We're finished. Haha! We finished the first level. We made it. Ooh, this is going to be harder. Oh, we're going faster. Ah, I don't know what I crashed into there. So I scored 599. Wasn't a bad score that at all. So that's your Airbrush, the 16K Spectrum that was on that vinyl record. Yeah, not a bad little game really. A nice little pickup and a bit different really. A bit different when you're getting them on a vinyl out there, you know what I mean. So that was Airbrush for the Spectrum 16K. Wasn't a bad little game to be fair. It reminded me a little bit like Centipede sort of style of game where you just have to go around and paint everything as you possibly can and pick up more paint pots to continue, otherwise you'd run out of paint. You could also see there were monsters in there and other objects in there that was going to kill you along the way. Had a couple of little levels on it. It was quite a fun little game, but it's just amazing how you can see games that's actually been recorded on a vinyl record. And that's how they came, from the Witch magazine. I found this on Facebook, not Facebook, I found this on eBay, and I thought it was quite intriguing, and I thought I'd show this to you guys this week. So if you enjoyed this week's episode, please hit the subscribe and notification bell, and that'll notify you to any other up and coming videos that we're putting on the channel. So yeah, you could really help me if you click that subscribe button. So that's it for this week. So I'll have to see you next week and see what we're going to do. Thanks again for watching another episode of the 8-Bit Retro Refix. Bye!